And right now, investigators trying to figure out what caused an F-16 jet from the 162nd Wing of the Arizona Air National Guard to crash near Douglas last night. It was a military night training operation. Overnight fire crews battled a fast-moving fire sparked by the crash. It was burning near a gas pipeline. We have team coverage on this developing story this morning. 9 on your side's Justin Shecker and Megan Thompson are live on the scene with the latest information. We begin with Justin. Any new details, Justin?
Well, Greg and Ricky, good morning to you. As you can see, we're on top of our satellite truck to try to give everybody at home a better view of this crash site. If our photographer Alfonso could just zoom in over my left shoulder. From up here, I can see just how close this crash came to nearby homes, and you can still see some of the smoke off in the distance. Now, we know investigators from the Air Force are on the scene there, again, beginning this investigation to try to figure out what went wrong. While we couldn't get any closer overnight, I spoke exclusively with the witness who shot cell phone video of the crash aftermath you're about to see. F-16 crashed about 5 miles east of the Douglas airport Wednesday night, sparking the fire captured by Omar Estrada in this cell phone video.
I was on Facebook. Someone stated there was a airplane crash or some kind of fireball. So we came out here, everything was closed off, and decided to jump in the Jeep and find some roads that were inaccessible to regular vehicles.
Estrada got so close, he says he could feel the heat of the flames.
And you can smell the oil and grass burning and some sort of plastic burning. That's why we backed off after that. But it was like right in your face, and my clothes still smells like it.
The F-16, stationed at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base, is part of the 162nd Wing of the Arizona Air National Guard. DM officials say it was on a night training mission with only the pilot on board.
One woman who called actually said that there was a plane on fire in her yard.
Firefighters contained the grass fire before it spread into any nearby homes.
They do have a major gas line that is near where this crash site is, but that's not posing a threat currently, according to fire department officials.
Local law enforcement, Border Patrol, and personnel from Fort Huachuca searched overnight for the missing pilot.
Hopefully the pilot's fine. Hopefully he was able to eject and see what comes up there once the sun comes up.
Still no confirmation this morning whether the pilot was able to eject or whether the pilot was still inside the F-16 when it crashed. Now, the Cochise County Sheriff's Office still has a two-mile perimeter set up around the crash site, and this is, again, just about less than 10 miles north of the U.S.-Mexico border. Now, our team coverage continues now from on the ground with KGUN-9 on your sides. Megan Thompson. Good morning, Megan.
Good morning, Justin. Well, from your view up there, you actually were talking about seeing those homes. Well, one family actually had to wake up in a hotel room this morning after they were evacuated. Now, that was for two reasons. One, actual flames from the plane crash, and two, the potential chemical hazards that started because of the plane crash itself. Now, they're checking for levels of hydrazine, and that's a type of rocket fuel, and it's highly flammable and very dangerous in the air. So they're checking the air for levels of that for safety reasons. They're also looking for the tail end of the plane because of the carbon in it. They haven't found it yet, and they're hoping to find that so they can secure the area and make sure that people are absolutely safe. Now, we want to give you more information on the aircraft that went down. It's an Arizona Air National Guard F-16. It's part of the largest ANG fighter wing in the country, the 162nd Fighter Wing. Now, we're going to try to show you a picture here of what the F-16 looks like. These are aircrafts are actually used to train foreign F-16 pilots in Tucson. The wings say 28 countries fly the F-16. So these planes and pilots are all based in Tucson. It's a premier pilot training unit that has graduated roughly 7,000 pilots in the past 4 decades. Now, that pilot was on a night training mission, which is why he was flying in that late hours when that plane crashed, or not he or she. We don't know that right now. But that pilot actually was flying that night mission. So you can go to KGUN9.com and stay with us on KGUN9 for the latest information. We'll get the updates and bring it right to you. Live in Douglas, Megan Thompson, KGUN9 on your side.